Yeah, and I think that's very true, and more true of Giannis than I would say almost anyone in this league, the way that he plays. There's 36 minutes for some guys, and then there's 36 minutes for Giannis, the way he battles and the contact that he takes, and he loves the contact.
Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a fun weekend. Happy Saturday night or day, whatever time zone you're in. Hope everybody's safe and healthy. Love you, friends. Thanks for all the support. Wouldn't be much without you right here on YouTube. Let's go. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and please consider supporting the channel only if you're able to with Cash App or PayPal. The link and the information are in the description, also in the chat. Enjoy the Bucks and the Magic on this Saturday evening. Let me know if anybody wants to see any other game. If anyone donates to the game, to the channel, you can request any matchup of any future game right here.
Defense by the Bucks to start, getting turnovers on this end. It just seems like Milwaukee is the younger, more energetic team, even though they're definitely not the younger team. They're playing with the scrappy, the desperateness that I think you'd expect to see coming off a loss.
Giannis with the repost against Banchero. Over that left shoulder. And misses the shot. Suggs on the push. Draws the foul against Brook Lopez. That'll be his first. We talk about everything that goes into being able to do what he does. We got some video of him pregame in the locker room.
Yeah, and I think you make just a great point about what really goes into what you see on a game day, and all the preparation, all the film. You see him with the Theragun trying to work who knows what kind of knots out.
Got compression sleeves on his legs. I mean, all kinds of intense, pre-game treatment, and then that doesn't include the recovery process after the game.
Yeah, and I do think that Giannis just in such a different way than when the game is played. They talk about, you can't hand check guys, and there's not as much physicality. But when you watch Giannis play a game up close, you see the double teams, the individual matches where guys are throwing their bodies at him. And a lot of times they have no choice because that's what Giannis wants. He's throwing himself into them, and so it really is a different beating.
Chris out to Brook Lopez for 3. Brook was 0 for 4 from 3 Thursday against the Pacers after hitting a really big shot against the Pistons on Wednesday. And off the glass, it's good for Jalen Suggs. Third year, all 22 years of age.
We played Indiana last game. We talked about how they're playing to their strengths here. An offensive-oriented team. Nice touch right there by Giannis. Missed a couple free throws, missed a floater earlier. Finally got that one to go. It's good to see that touch come around.
That time it was Bataze as the defender on Giannis. We've got the first personal on Malik Beasley. We talked about, the fatigue that Giannis was talking about. His own personal admittance. And then you see the final 5 minutes for a guy who scored as much as he did, the 54 points. It was obviously part of it was fatigue, but part of it was just a different defensive scheme that he saw from the Pacers in the final few minutes.
Yeah, I think it was a scheme called throw as many guys as you have to. At Giannis, he's got 54 points. But I love that. We put up there
put the manager out there, throw the water cooler at him if you can.
The numbers that were missing on that graphic were first quarter, 8 points. Second quarter, 18. Third quarter, 20 points. And then he has 8 again in the fourth, but he goes quiet in those last 5. And boy, these guys, they tried their best. Beasley was out there knocking down 11 of his 13 in the fourth quarter, but it just wasn't enough.
Chris Middleton, good pump fake. So good at that. And feeding Brook Lopez in for the lane.
Yeah, really good patience. I think you see Giannis attack, but there's also times like that where you see him just gauge and swing it, and then good job by Chris on that one to just find Brook. Taking his time, very intentional, but he always gets where he wants to go.
Banchero drawing the foul. It won't be a shot attempt on Chris Middleton. That's his first. But Chris feeding Brook nicely for his first assist of the game, or second assist of the game, excuse me.
Yeah, just moving that thing around, finding guys. Don't want to force too much early. Making sure everybody's getting their touches, and to get Brook going, especially since he had a game-high 26 points last time he played here in Orlando. There's no Giannis in that game. A couple other guys out. He took advantage of it. Had some hot shooting.
Black leaves it short. It's an air ball into the hands here of Giannis. Giannis initiated a lot of the offense on Thursday against the Pacers. Beasley steps it back. He misses everything, too. As Is there like the joke? Is there a cool breeze coming through on both sides? Got back-to-back air balls, one on each end.
It must be breezy. We'll blame it, especially this on both ends. Must be the breeze, but I'm sure seeing Jay Crowder right there, he's been shooting the ball well, so hopefully he can fix that on the Milwaukee side.
Carroll bringing it across. Trying to get past Giannis. Didn't know what he wanted to do once he got in the air. Here comes Giannis on the push. Giannis taking it all the way in. No foul call.
You see Coach Griffin, he's running up and down the sideline. You saw him get ejected last game. I think he has a gripe on that one too.
Banchero with the putback. And we're tied at 7. Adrian Griffin calls a timeout, I think only to just voice his displeasure on the non-call on Giannis on the last transition.
And Giannis on the attack, definitely a lot of physicality, taking a hit there, stepping on Banchero's foot, no call. Coach Griffin is going to get hurt.